good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? It's week four. It's week four. Yes, it is week four. Tomorrow, football. So, without further ado, a quick recap of week three. Let's look at the playoff standings of my Bears. Looking good. I mean, some people predicted us to be 0-3. You know, Bears are gonna go 1-16, 0-17. Even if we do go 2-15, that's still better than some clowns predicting us to go winless. So I'll take it. But even I didn't think we'd beat the Niners. So we're 2-1. We have a winning record. We have won more games than we have lost. And when you're a Bears fan, even though Fields had a rough performance, I think he's gonna bounce back. It may not be this game. I think he may have a rough slump stretch. But at the end of the day, development takes time. I think he's heading in the right direction. It won't be easy, but I believe in him. It won't happen overnight. It will take a while, you know? But I think next season will be um as true. That's when he finds himself and really unleashes his potential that next season. So I'll wait until the end of that season. But for now, it's week 4 of a season where I'm kind of shocked that we're actually in the playoff picture right now. Technically, yeah, we are, right? Yeah, technically, according to this, we are. If the season ended today, we would be the seventh seed. Oh, if this one, it doesn't. But let's just say we are. So seventh seed right now. We're standing at a 54% chance of missing the playoffs, which is better. Um, Obviously, let's check in on the worst. Seahawks are the worst team in the NFC via tiebreaker. A lot of 1 and 2 teams, but it's really early. Um, it's really early in the season. And of course, we have the Eagles. They're pretty good right now. I like them. I like them. And NFL schedule. Let's check in. What's the worst team right now? The Raiders. They're an 88% chance of making the playoffs already in week 3. Um, so yeah, I'll take 2-1 right now. It could be way worse. So this is what it looks like going into week 4. Right now, got the Dolphins and the Eagles, best teams in the league. Dolphins are coming into a game versus the defending AFC champs. Let's see what my predictions entail. Starting with the Dolphins and the Bengals. Bengals are coming off an impressive blowout win versus the Jets, and the Dolphins are coming off a very impressive close nail biter win against the Buffalo Bills. I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm gonna have the Dolphins winning this game, and I'm gonna have them winning by a decent amount. Give me the Dolphins to win this game, 28-17. I think this Dolphins team is gonna ride the momentum, and looking at their list of games. Um, if they can keep this up, I don't really see them losing a lot of games. If they can beat these games, I mean, they can beat the Jets. They can beat them. They can beat them. They'll beat my Bears. They'll beat the Browns. They'll beat them. They'll beat them. They'll beat them. But I say they lose to the Bills. They'll beat the Packers. They'll lose to the Patriots. And then I say they'll lose to the Jets because they bench starters. Something like that. If they can keep this shit up, there's not a lot of teams I can see them losing to. If they can keep it up, this Dolphins team is really good. That's why I have faith in Fields. Tua's had 2 really rough years. It just takes a while to unlock a quarterback's true potential. Tua's had so many damn doubters, and I'm really happy for him. He's finally starting to get his rhythm going. Good for him. Good for him. I like it. I love it. Keep that up. You're doing great. Next up, yeah, we got Sunday, October 2nd. LA Chargers versus the Texans. Texans did upset the Chargers, but coming after a terrible loss like that, I don't think that's going to happen. And I got the Texans falling to 0-3-1. Um, boom. Chargers, I think, are going to play with a lot of passion. Give me 31-14. Yeah. Also, my record, yeah, I want to bring that up. My record right now, after 3 weeks of predictions, isn't the best. My worst week was week 2. I went 7-9. Week 3, I went 9-7. Right now, I'm standing at 26 wins. 26. I won't say wins. But let's just say 26 correct predictions, 21 incorrect, and 1 tie. Because I'm not gonna count a tie as a loss. Because no one's gonna ever predict a tie in the NFL. I don't even think you can bet on a tie. And if you do, the odds for that has to be really, really good. Has to be a really good payout. Next up, Titans Colts. Both teams are coming off good wins against the Chiefs, but I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say the Colts upset. I think they ride the momentum off beating a good Chiefs team and kind of take the Titans um in a little upset. So give me the Colts. It's when a nail biter, 21-20. Next up, Bills Ravens. The Bills didn't really do that well in the heat, but they played a really good game against a really good Miami Dolphins team. And the Ravens are good. However, I just don't really see them being able to compete with the Buffalo Bills, but I will think they'll keep it close. And I had the Buffalo Bills winning this game 28 to 20. Yeah, Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Bills. Woo, woo. Okay. Um. Hmm. This I heard that Zach Wilson's gonna be back for this game, and the Steelers have lost a few games. They really aren't that. So you know what? This is my this is a bold prediction. I don't know if you would even call this an upset. Give me the New York Jets, Zach Wilson. Every quarterback has had a game where he proves his potential. Justin Fields had a few last season, and he didn't play the best, but he led his team to win Week 1. Tua's having those games right now. I don't know if Zach Wilson's really had a game where he proves his talent level. But I think this is going to be a Zach Wilson breakout game coming from injury. I think he's going to throw for 3 touchdowns, maybe 1 interception. Give me the Jets to win this game 24-17. Jets win. And they're going to advance to 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. Next up, Broncos Raiders. The Broncos are coming off a very boring win, but nonetheless a win versus the Niners, a team that lost Trey Lance. But at the end of the day, I think the Niners are still going to be fine. They had a rough start to the season, upset by a Bears team. Fired up Bears team led by Fields in a monsoon. But of course, that's not an excuse. It's not gonna be like, oh, it's just the weather. That's where they won. Just shut up. And then they beat up on the Seahawks. It would have been a shutout, but they had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown, so they held the offense to 0 points. And they really should have won this game, if it weren't for that terrible safety that Jimmy G took, so they could easily be in 2-1. Um, well, the Raiders are 0-3. I honestly think the Raiders get their first win of the season against the Broncos. They're just desperate for a win. If they lose this game, I mean, look at this: 88% chance this playoffs week 3. It's week 3 right now. Until the games start, well, technically it's week 4. After Monday night, going into Tuesday morning, it's week 4. So it's week 4 right now. They're already almost a 90% chance, a negative 1% chance. Once it gives the below 1% chance to make first, you're done pretty much for that position. I've never seen someone win one of these before. 1%, there's a chance. I've seen it happen before. One time the Bears were at 1% chance to make the playoffs, and they did. Once it gets that little uh, symbol right there, I forgot what it was called. Shit. It's done. The Texans have a better chance to make the playoffs. The Texans! The Raiders made the playoffs yesterday. I mean, last season. And if we take a look at the NFC playoff picture, my Bears have a 6% chance of winning the. They won't. The best case scenario is a 6 or 7 seed. So it's just like they have to get this win. And that's why I think the energy they have, the desperation they have, they're going to win an ugly game of football, but they're going to win an ugly game nonetheless. I have them winning this game 21-17 at home, a must win. And there isn't a lot of must win games this early in the season. Um the Bears don't have like next week versus the Giants isn't really a must win for morale. For morale maybe, but not like in terms of playoff hope. But when you're 0-3, it's like you have to win that game, and they will. Next up, Falcons Browns. Falcons are coming off a sloppy win versus the Seahawks. And the Browns are coming off a good win against the Steelers. Not a really good team, but not a terrible team. Um, I could see the Falcons winning this game, but I'm just gonna trust my gut. I'm going with the Browns to win this game by 10 points. 24-14. Next up, Jags Eagles. Um wow, this isn't as um this isn't going to be the blowout that people thought. The Jags are coming off probably the most points they've scored in a game in God knows how long. And the Eagles are coming off a blowout win. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. Um, a very good game. Very good game, yeah. However, I'm going to give the edge to the Eagles. The Jags are not to be took lightly. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. Give me the Eagles to win 41-30. Next up, Packers Patriots. Patriots are now without Mac Jones, their quarterback of the future. They're struggling a lot. They put up a decent amount of points. Um, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that against the Packers defense. I will be rooting for them to win, of course, because they are the Packers. I want the Patriots to win that game. I want the Packers to lose because I'm a Bears fan. You know, that's what you do. That's what the Packer fans do to the Bears. You root for division rivals to lose. However, it's not going to happen this week. Let's just be honest. Packers are going to win this game. And they're going to win it big. Give me the Packers to win this game by 2 touchdowns. 31 to 31 to 13. It's going to be a blowout. Next up, Chiefs, not Jags, Bucks. From what I've seen last week, I think the Bucks are still going to win the NFC South, but they have problems with offense. But I think they're going to be fine. This is going to be a very competitive game, a Super Bowl 55 rematch. Um, the Chiefs are going to be desperate for a win coming off an upset of a game they really shouldn't have lost at all. And for that reason, I'm going to favor the Chiefs offense to come out swinging, especially since this is a rematch of Super Bowl 55. So they'll probably take it a bit personal. Give me the Chiefs to win a big bounce back game, 29-20. Oh damn. Next up, Vikings, Saints, Saints. I'm just gonna be honest here. Vikings are gonna win this game. Their offense is looking good. Kirk Cousins isn't really that remarkable of a quarterback, but I think he's gonna do what is necessary to win this game against the Saints. Probably, I think it's gonna be a bit low scoring. So you can give me the Vikings to win this 23-17. Hmm. Actually, no. I'm gonna say 16. Actually, I think gonna be a lot of field goals. I think the Vikings defense is gonna stop them, but they're gonna hold them to field goals instead of punts. So give me 23-16 Vikings win. Next up, Commanders versus uh um I can't think. Cowboys. Yeah, those guys. Cowboys are not as bad as I thought they would be under Cooper Rush. And the Commanders don't really seem like a serious threat. I even think my Bears are gonna probably beat them. Um, so it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna say that the Cowboys win, but I think they might make it a bit rough. They didn't really look all that good in the first half versus the Giants. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game, 17-13. Next up, Seahawks, Lions. Lions are let's look at the stats real quick. In the NFC. Let me look this up real quick. So it's week 3. Out of all the teams in the NFL, the Lions are second in points. First in the NFC, they have 95 points for, 93 against. The only team that has scored anywhere close to that in the NFC are the Eagles. The Seahawks, their opponent, has scored 47 points. The only team in the entire NFL that has scored 90 points are the Buffalo Bills, them, and the Ravens. And the Ravens are the only team in the NFL um, to have scored more points than the Lions. And I think this is going to be a blowout. The Lions are pissed off after a game that they should have won against the Vikings. They could have won. They just couldn't hold on. I think the Lions are going to come out and they're going to build up a lead that just can't be came back from. Give me the Lions to win this shit 42-17. No, 42-10. I just feel like this is going to be a total blowout by the Lions. A rout. Okay, no. I'll give them 17 points. 2 touchdowns, probably one in garbage time. That's gonna be 42, and I think they're gonna garbage time touchdown. Next up, Cardinals, Panthers. Both teams are coming off. Oh no, Panthers are coming off a win. Um, and the Cardinals coming off a loss. Um, I could see either team winning this, but I don't. I can see either team really winning this game. Um, but my gut tells me the Cardinals win, but I think they're going to win an ugly game. It's not going to be that good of a watch. Give me Cardinals to win 23-14. Actually, no, 13. 23 to 13. Um, Also, might I add, this is in London. I forgot. This game's in London. So, don't forget to wake up early to watch. Next up, final game. Monday Night Football. Good rivalry. Um, the Niners had an absolute stinker um last week. I think they're gonna bounce back against a team that they historically do very well against. Give me the Niners to win this game with Jimmy G. I know on paper the Rams are the better team, and I don't want to be shocked if they win, but I just think at you know at San Francisco at home the Rams don't do well. Um, I mean when the Niners play at SoFi, it's pretty much a home game too. They invade like crazy. LA isn't really all that good of a sports town for the Rams, and California in general really isn't the best of sports. Only exception being San Francisco. San Francisco is a great sports city. You get the San Jose Barracuda, you had the Oakland Raiders, you got the Golden State Warriors, you got the Giants. The only team that really struggles in the San Francisco area. It isn't even San Francisco, it's Oakland. The only team that doesn't do well is the A's. But that's not because of the fans being bad, it's because the ownership sucks and they're literally committing like sports teams suicide. They're starving themselves out pretty much. It's honestly sad. I mean, I don't know why anyone would be an A's fan over the Giants. So that team's gonna be gone from that area in the next 5 years. Probably gonna move to Salt Lake City or Vancouver or I don't know, Billings or Las Vegas. I hope not Las Vegas. Las Vegas has had enough. I want teams in places that don't have any professional teams. Like a baseball team in Vancouver to be a rival to the Mariners. So, something for Canadians to root for. Anyway, give me the Niners to win a close nail biter game, 24 to 21. Either through a game-winning field goal, or maybe they kick a field goal and they hold off a drive or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, these are my Week 4 predictions. Um, right now I'm 26, 21, and 1 through 3 weeks. So I'm hoping I can improve on that record. I'm hoping I can go at least 10-6 this week. We'll find out Thursday night. Get to wake up early on Sunday for football. Woo! Pretty excited about that. And oh, I almost forgot. The Bears, Giants College. I nearly forgot. Um, I can see this going either way. The Bears didn't really play all that good, but I think with combination of the run game and just all those factors, I think Fields can't possibly. I think it's impossible to play a worse game than what I saw on Monday. I just think all those factors combined with our run game and how Giants play, I think we'll barely squeak by with another field goal or by a field goal type win. I'm gonna say 20-17. Bears advance to 2-2 on no 3-1 on the year. However, the Giants, not to be underestimated, I think will win, but it'll be a tough game. Fields will do enough to win. If not, the run game will. I think the run game will bail us out. Fields not going to have the best performance of his career. I think it's a gradual process of development with him, but he'll get there. It'll take a while though. So these are my week 4 predictions. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do my TikTok now. See ya.